In this video, we will be talking more about electrons and, most importantly, the configuration of the electrons. So there's a specific notation, but first you need to know how many in each level and sublevel. So, like I said in earlier videos, there's 2 on the first, 6 on the second, 8 on third, and etc. So those are the main levels, and then there's SPDF. So those are the sub-levels. S is first, P second, D third, and F last. And most of them aren't going to have an F, but towards the bottom where they have a lot of electrons, that's where they'll have the most in all the sub-levels. So there's a specific order you need to put them in, and that's kind of a memorization thing with the 1s, 2s, 2p, 3s, 3p, etc. So you're going to have to memorize that. And then when you're using the electron notation, you're going to count how many electrons there are, right? And you're going to have to fill the s squared, or the S2, the 2S2. Then you're going to go to the 2P, then 3S, then 3P, like I was saying before. It's a memorization thing. But if you have something that doesn't have a full sublevel, you're going to put that it doesn't have, or you're going to put the number of electrons it has, even if it doesn't max out. So if it's a P and it's supposed to have 6, but it only has 3, you just put 3. And the valence electrons are the outermost orbital, and however many are on that level are how many valence electrons there are. So when you're filling out the boxes to help you get the configuration, the orbitals go up or the electrons go up and then down. So you're going to fill up and down, that counts as 2 electrons, and you're going to do that for the second box. And then there's going to be 3 boxes actually. For P, you're going to fill 1 in each and then fill the other 3. So there's an order to them. It goes 3 in the first, 3 in each box, and then 3 after that. And on the screen, there's kind of like a demonstration of that. So the last thing is kind of like a simplified notation for when you have elements with a lot of electrons and you need to write out the configuration. You don't have to write out the whole thing with the 1s, 1 or 2s, 2p, 3s, 3p, and so on. So you're going to pick an element on the very right side of the table, and whatever configuration that element has, basically it's as if that's already in the configuration. That has 54 electrons. Then you already have all the way to, you're going to go from KR, which goes all the way up into 4P. And then you're going to add the 4D, 5S, and 5P until you finally have xenon. So you're going to go from KR, which is on the very right side, and then continue until you have xenon. That's an example. I hope this was helpful.